What is up, everyone? Today we are doing the opening round predictions. Alright, I know it's a bit late for that because tomorrow will be the day of the game, but you know, it is what it is, okay? But before we get into it, we also must make sure that you must be subscribed to this, okay? I am making sure that you get into the subscribe button, okay? Trying to hypnotize you, okay? Subscribe to Average. Subscribe to Average. Alright, but there's another thing we need to talk about, okay? I have an AFL tipping competition, okay? From the real actual website, okay? So, if you want to participate in my AFL competition, go down below in the description below and you might actually win some cash prizes, okay? It's something like first place for $50, second place for $20, and third place for $10. This will be really interesting because you never know. You never know who's gonna win and you never know who's gonna lose, okay? This will be really interesting, okay? Let's go through the tips! Okay guys, we are here with the tips here, okay? Let's go for the first game, which is tomorrow. It's Sydney versus Melbourne, okay? Now here's the thing, right? People are saying Sydney Swans are gonna win. I feel like Melbourne's gonna win in this one because in the last two games, Melbourne beaten them in the two games. Once was in SCG and once in MCG, which is pretty interesting. With Melbourne at the moment, they are pretty good with their midfield, their defense, but with Sydney right now, I don't know with their forwards. I know the midfield is going to be stacked up with Errol Golding, and now Brody Grundy is going to go in as well, but I don't know if Brody Grundy is actually kind of good, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, so now we got Brisbane Lions for Carlton. Now, obviously, Brisbane Lions, they're gonna win. Okay, I have no feeling of Carlton's gonna win at this point. I feel like this is gonna be like a 40+ point win or 30+ point win. I know Carlton is pretty good with their forwards, but I'm not too sure about, you know, their midfield being better than Brisbane Lions at this point. So I'm going to say Brisbane Lions. Alright, Gold Coast Suns versus Richmond. This is pretty interesting, okay? Because obviously, Damien Hardwick, they got moved from Richmond to Gold Coast Suns. Now, the thing is, the real question is Adam Yeasy better than Damien Hardwick at doing the Richmond job? Now, I do think that whatever Damien Hardwick is doing is pretty good. So that's why I'm going to put Gold Coast Suns as a win. I know the midfield is pretty good with Noah Anderson, Touk Miller, that sort of stuff. While Richmond, I feel like they're going to lack so badly, okay? Which is why I think Gold Coast Suns is going to win. Alright, so this one really interesting, okay? I'm going against the people. Alright, I feel like Giants are pretty much kind of like unstoppable in Giants, just like the one in Brisbane Lions at the Gabba. But the thing is, Giants were pretty good against Collingwood in the finals, and I feel like with this they're gonna treat it as the finals, okay? So the thing is, the Giants, they had pretty good midfield. They also had a pretty good forward with Toby Green, Jesse Hogan as well. But Collingwood, and anything can happen with Collingwood, okay? Because Craig McRae is a good coach, but I do feel like Collingwood might get its first loss here. So I feel like Giants gonna win that. What do you guys think? Am I right? Am I wrong? What do you guys think about it, okay? But yeah, just remember guys, if you haven't gone into my AFL tipping competition, you should probably do so you have more chance to win, okay? Thank you guys so much and have a good one.